The woman was drenched with water by her two stepsons. Seeing their mischievous grins, she immediately chased after them. But the moment she reached the doorway, a basin full of flour fell down from above the door. The two stepsons burst out laughing at her disheveled state. This stunt infuriated the woman completely, and she resolved to teach the troublemakers a proper lesson. After changing into clean clothes, the woman walked into the living room. Her husband had two sons and a daughter. The oldest son was mature, but the younger two were incredibly mischievous. As soon as the youngest stepdaughter saw the woman approaching, she immediately threw a dart at her. The woman effortlessly caught it and tossed it right back. She introduced herself, telling them she would be their mother from then on. The stepdaughter instantly objected and gave her the nickname Number 20. The woman looked confused by the nickname. The butler explained that her husband had had 19 ex-wives before her, and none had endured the kids' pranks long enough to last a single month. Instead of backing down after hearing this, the woman grew intrigued. She proposed a bet to the three children. If they could humiliate her within a week, she would leave the house of her own accord. The stepdaughter arrogantly claimed they only needed 3 days to drive her away. The woman shortened the deadline to 3 days. If they failed, they would have to accept her as their mother. The children agreed. A game of dominance and counterplay had officially begun. On the first day, the woman was about to sit down for lunch when one of her stepsons suddenly kicked her chair away. Still, the woman balanced midair as if seated on an invisible chair. The children refused to admit defeat. That night, they set a trap in the hallway. The woman took one glance at it and effortlessly stepped over every nail on the floor. The children were stunned. They had never expected her to be so skilled. Eager to get rid of her faster, they switched tactics the next day. They had the butler deliver a gift to her. When the woman saw the present was a snake, she remained utterly calm and showed no fear of the reptile at all. The two children returned to their room and complained about how impossible she was to deal with. Suddenly, the stepdaughter noticed something under the bed. She quickly lifted the blanket and screamed when she saw the snake hiding underneath. The woman calmly walked into the room and asked what was wrong. The next second, she picked up the snake and slowly walked toward them. The stepsons was so terrified that he fainted on the spot. The woman reminded them that they only had 1 day left before turning and walking out of the room. Early on the third morning, the butler suddenly woke the woman up and showed her a photo. After seeing the two children inside an abandoned building, she assumed it was just another one of their tricks. Soon, she followed the butler to the abandoned building. The stepson and stepdaughter looked terrified and begged her to save them. The woman remained unconvinced until she suddenly heard the countdown of a bomb. She immediately rushed over to check it. When the children saw how anxious she looked, they thought their plan had worked. Just as the woman was about to throw the bomb away, the stepdaughter grabbed it and insisted it was only a fake bomb they had prepared. But the woman had worked as a secret agent for years, and she knew instantly that the bomb was real. With the device seconds from detonation, she kicked the bomb out of the stepdaughter's grasp and launched it outside. She quickly dragged them to a safe area. A split second later, the bomb exploded.